Hi, everybody. So today I had most of the day virtual meeting because, pandemic still here. So normally, like last year, the year before, I would have sat on my couch in my pajamas and halfway paid attention to the meeting. I'm just being honest, making sure I understood the high points and things like that. Today, I did something different. And I think this is why I'm going to be ultimately successful by the end of this year. So instead of sitting on the couch or sitting in a chair, listening and just kind of getting into a stupor after several hours, what I did instead is I set up a board on top of my treadmill, put my laptop up there, and a bunch of water, and just walked really slowly at an incline while I was listening to the meeting. Two things I noticed. I actually paid better attention doing this than sitting on the couch. My attention didn't wander and things like that. But the other thing is that I set a bunch of little goals for myself to make it a game. So I folded this over because I had some notes from the meeting that I was actually in. So yeah, I was even writing down and taking notes because I had the board across the laptop or across the treadmill arms. But if you look here, I have a bunch of goals. And so the goals that I set were vertical incline feet. So I made a mark for every 10 vertical feet I went up as I was strolling, listening to the meeting. I also set a goal for doing 20-ounce things of water because my big coffee tumbler holds about 20 ounces of water. So doing the ice water thing, I set a goal to do 10 of those. So I'm going to be peeing a lot today, but because I'm walking, I'm also sweating some too. So it hasn't been too bad so far. And I have completed 2.5 of those. And then walking steps. My goal is to walk 10,000 steps today, just because I'm not going particularly fast, but I've already walked 4,000 steps in about an hour listening to the meeting. I'm walking at about 2 miles an hour, so it's not strenuous. But it's a whole lot different than sitting on the couch. And really what this is all about is just doing things a little bit different than we've been doing for the last 2 years. So all I have to do is tweak and change things a little bit. More activity, eat a little bit less junk food, a little bit less, really high calorie stuff. Swap it out with either lower calorie stuff. And I'm not talking about sugar-free garbage. I'm not talking about fat-free garbage. I'm talking about eating real food, just maybe a little bit less of it, or choosing a red sauce on your pasta instead of a cream sauce. I mean, simple stuff like that makes a huge difference in the net amount of calories. And calories are important. Now, I'm not tracking every single thing. I'm not writing down every single bite that goes into my mouth. I know that works really well for other people, but I get discouraged and it becomes too hard for me to maintain because once again, the main focus of that is, dieting, and diet is right in there, right in the middle of your focus all the time. I don't want this to be the focus of my life. I want it to support making my life better. So my focus in my life is to live better, do more things, be more active, be healthier, and making these adjustments is going to facilitate that. I know, big word, facilitate, but it's the truth. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm really excited about it because, it's midday, and I've already achieved the goal of 200 vertical feet. So I might up my goal by the end of today. I have several more hours to go. So I'm hoping that another one of my goals was that I was going to do 10 servings of fruits and vegetables today. So last night, my significant other cut up a bunch of fresh vegetables for me, and I also bought some more too. So now I'm going to sit there as I'm strolling away and munch on some carrots and cauliflower and broccoli instead of filling up on chips or tortilla chips or anything like that that I might have done previously when I was bored. Potato chips are a big one for me. So, I'm just swapping out other crunchy things instead of eating stuff with a lot of carbs in them. So I'm very excited how well this is going so far today. And I think I needed to have a day like this that I feel like I can make a big impact on what I'm doing. Because I'm at the point now where I've kind of lost most of the easy pounds. So I'm getting into the real thick of things. Pun intended, thick, I guess, huh? But since I started this, I am down, depending on the day, because, it's one of those daily things. But the scale is reading 12 to 15 pounds less. And I'm 2.5 months in. And I know that it might be slower going in the future. So now is the time where I have to continue entertaining my lizard brain and figuring out ways to give myself gold stars to keep doing this. Because, I've seen a little bit of difference. And in the past, my first inclination would be to, ease up a little bit. So now I'm trying to change it up so that I stay entertained and I keep doing it. So more to come. See you tomorrow.